And I'll never forget, she talked about the value and the dignity of every human life, born and unborn. And she said the first one to ever greet Jesus was John the Baptist in the womb. Her talk was amazing, and the miraculous thing was every single baby on that stage was quiet. You could have heard a pin drop. And I thought, well, this was really good. This is really cool. I can't wait to tell people that I heard Mother Teresa speak. And as I was leaving to go off the stage, the same conference worker said, don't go. Mother Teresa wants to meet individually every single woman who was on that stage with her. And before I knew it, I was standing before Mother Teresa. And I leaned into her, and the first thing she did was she pressed a miraculous medal in my palm, which, if you know anything about Mother Teresa, was her calling card to everyone she met. And then she traced the sign of the cross on my son Michael's forehead. And then she just clasped my hands, and I just said, Mother, it's so good to meet you. And I turned to go. And as I turned to go, she grabbed my hand and she pulled me close to her, very, very close. And she looked me in the eyes, and with her little crooked finger, she did this, and she said, never forget that your job as a mother is the most important job in the whole world. And in that moment, it was like I knew exactly why God had brought me to Germany. He brought me there to hear a word in my heart that I couldn't hear in my own kitchen. I couldn't hear from my husband, to tell me that what I was doing was of the ultimate value and importance. And to hear it from Mother Teresa just meant so much. I went home and I began to read and devour everything about Mother Teresa, everything that she wrote. And what I want to say here in this beautiful, miraculous way is, you know how they say, we don't find saints, they found us? She found me, and she began to teach me what true love, what authentic love looks like. And so what I want to leave you with and encourage you is some practical tips about how we can love. Love is the simplest, most difficult thing that we are called to do. And so I think it's good to not just think about love as this kind of ambiguous or abstract word, but how can we love practically in each of our days? First one, learn to listen well. This is really difficult, but it's so meaningful. Every single person wants to know they are seen and known and loved. Learn to listen well. If you're a good listener, learn to listen better. The second one, speak words that bring life. And when you need to speak words that are difficult, speak the truth in love. The third one, be a credible witness to God's love. Don't just talk the talk, but walk the walk. This is how we communicate God's love. The fourth one, keep your promises. In a world today where people don't keep their promises, people feel so loved when you keep your promises. The fifth one, and this was big in Mother Teresa, for Mother Teresa, smile a lot, smile often. A smile can change the whole world. It can change how other people view you and think you view them. The sixth one, remember people's names. Some people are better at this than others. People feel incredibly loved when you can call them by name and you remember them by name. Number 7, be interruptible. Make time even when you don't have time for other people. In the busyness of life, say to somebody, you matter. I'm slowing down my life to make time for you. Number 8, pray often. Pray earnestly and sincerely. How often do we say, I'll pray for you, and then we never do? If you're going to pray for somebody, if you say you will, do it. Pray for somebody. Number 9, love sincerely and selflessly and humbly from your heart. Do it with good intention. And finally, this is not an exhaustive list, but finally, let go of bitterness, resentment, jealousy, and envy, and learn how to forgive. Forgiveness is what frees us to be able to love as Christ loved.